This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailing to Reaction. And I have to confess, I'm not a fan of Star Wars. I enjoyed the initial trilogy, but under Lucas, things got a little bit wonky, which had a lot to do with mediocre writing, midichlorians anyone, and the idea that he wanted to create this virtual studio. So there was a heavy reliance on green screen over practical sets and effects. And that gets really, really old. And so I kind of lost interest. But I got to give Lucas credit. At least it was his vision. And while his vision wasn't one I was particularly interested in, it was at least something that had a cohesive nature to it. And so I enjoyed that. Well, I didn't enjoy that, but I could respect it. Now, it seems that they're taking what's called a director-led approach to their movies. And that is ridiculous, especially when you have an already existing cohesive universe. It's stupid. And they needed someone to coordinate all this and tell directors what they can or cannot do. And that may have been there, to be totally honest, but I sure as heck didn't see it. From Rogue One through The Last Jedi, they exist in their own little worlds. It's irritating. I can't stand them. They're not bad movies, but the problem is there's a continuity there, and things respond to this and react to that within said continuity. In other words, you can't do what you want. I don't care who the director is. You have to pay attention to continuity. For instance, let's look at The Last Jedi. You cannot track through hyperspace, at least not with that exactness. I've seen something that indicated in the comics there was a way of doing that. But at the same time, it was so exact in The Last Jedi. It was ridiculous. You can't turn your ship into a hyperspeed missile because it undermines everything that came before. And it shouldn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out, because I'm certainly not one. But in all those movies, no one did that. And it makes no sense to do that. Why, you may ask? Because if I could do that, I'm just going to create robot ships, X-Wing fighters piloted by robots, and have them go at light speed and just destroy Star Destroyers. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. But no one said to Looper Dude that this is a bad idea. And there are just so many bad ideas in the Star Wars movies. I'm going to do a reaction trailer to Episode 9 because Star Wars. I am not going to see this in the movies. I just don't care anymore. And I don't care because they don't care. And the way they can show me that they care is to put someone, I don't know, who actually knows these franchises at the helm so these directors don't do stupid, dumb things. Rant aside, let's take a look at the trailer for Star Wars Episode 9, whatever it's titled.
To the party! Hellboy, now playing.
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
That was an awesome friggin' trailer. I still don't want to see this anymore. And I probably won't catch that in the movies. As I said, I need consistency. You don't have. It's the reason why I won't see DCEU movies at this point. I want consistency. I want a plan. I want the semblance of knowing what the hell you're doing. And Star Wars doesn't have that. J.J. Abrams directed this most recent installment. Who knows who they're going to get next? Point being, it's too random. I don't like randomness. It's difficult enough to deal with in life. In my movies, especially a series of movies, I want consistency of themes, ideas, and purposes. And if I can't get that, I lose interest. So I'm sorry, Star Wars. You had your chance. I'm done. This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailing to Reaction. Peace.